Tomu was humiliated. He couldn't sleep all night thinking about his failure. The next morning, he said to himself, "Fine, if one trap doesn't work, I'll make a bigger one." He built a super trap, a box connected to a hanging rope and a bucket of water on top. "When the rat touches the cheese, the bucket will fall and I'll catch him wet and cold," he grinned. That night, he set it up and waited. But Ricky didn't come this time. He was busy watching from a tiny hole in the wall. Hours passed and Tomu grew sleepy. He yawned and stretched, accidentally stepping on the rope he had set up. Suddenly, splash! The bucket of cold water poured straight over his head. The heavy box fell down, trapping him completely. Ricky peeked out and squeaked with laughter. Seems like the trap caught its owner tonight. Soaked and shivering, Tomu muttered, "I guess
That night, Ricky came sniffing around the kitchen as usual. He saw the cheese under the box, but quickly noticed the rope. Looks like the mighty cat is learning tricks," Ricky chuckled quietly. He tiptoed around, thinking, "If he wants to play smart, I'll play smarter." Ricky took a small stick and poked the cheese. Nothing happened. Then he threw a tiny pebble. Still nothing. Finally, he saw Tomu's tail poking out from behind the door. "Oh, there's the real trap," Ricky whispered. Ricky quickly came up with a new idea. He went outside, grabbed a small toy rat, one the children used to play with, and placed it near the cheese. Then, hiding safely behind the wall, he gave the toy a push with a thread. Tomu saw movement under the box and pulled the rope hard. Bam! The box fell, and Tomu jumped out proudly shouting, "Got you!"
Once upon a time, in a small village kitchen, lived a clever cat named Tomu. Tomu was known for his pride. He believed no rat could ever escape his eyes. But one rat, Ricky, the tiny gray troublemaker, always managed to steal food right under Tomu's nose. Every night, Ricky sneaked into the kitchen, took cheese, bread, and sometimes even milk, and disappeared before sunrise. Tomu grew furious. "How dare that little mouse outsmart me, the great hunter?" he hissed. So, one morning, Tomu decided to set a brilliant trap. He took an empty box, tied a rope to it, and hid behind the door. Under the box, he placed a delicious piece of cheese, Ricky's favorite. Tomu smiled wickedly, whispering, "Tonight, that rat will become my dinner."